Good morning, everybody. My name is Leopoldo Garcia, and I'm going to tell you a little story about friendship and overcoming problems. Every day for the past 3 years, we've had these birds coming to visit us. They're called Rufous vented chachalacas, and it was their mom, this one over here, which we call Droopy, because it has an injured wing, who was the one that started coming to visit us, because when we were feeding them down below, because of her injury, she was last to eat, and many times she had to go without eating at all. So she learned our trust and decided to come over and start feeding from our hands, and that enabled her to overcome her problem of being the lowest in the pecking order. Now her chicks come here and they have learned We'll see if they come back, because the cat just came out. I'm sure they will, because this is a very this is a ritual of every morning, and what you're seeing here are the chicks, and if you know, they have a different voice than the adults do. Alita Caída has earned our trust so well that she allows us to touch her. And this little chick here also lets you touch her. However, this one here, it's very, very scary. So we won't allow her to touch her. Now, the great thing about it is that we human beings that earn the trust of wild creatures and have them come and feed from your hands, something that may never be done elsewhere. The one down here is very shy, and it feeds its youngest, and it always remains behind before it starts eating. As you see, they're not willing to take turns, so there are different personalities. This one here, the scary one, is just like their dad, and it still depends on them to feed. Droopy, our broken wing one, feeds herself really well, and then they take off, they go away. So what we're seeing here are a few things. Trust, number 1. 2, overcoming a problem became something of a new thing for wild birds to come to our window in a urban city like Caracas and learn to feed from us. The transfer of trust from the adults to the young, the respect of taking turns, the little abuse that they may get from being so hungry. And as you see here, they are the two young ones have no manners, while Droopy takes her time. And her husband, which is down here, this one over here, will wait for them to eat and feed well. Wait for them till they take off, and then he will feed. If I give him a big piece, look at this, what happens, look. They gorge themselves. This is because they don't know if they're going to be able to eat later on, because in nature they have to fend for themselves. And here they have a sure thing 3 times a day. Look at the personalities. Droopy and this chick are trusty, they allow you to touch them. This one over here stays hiding behind the window and doesn't allow him to be touched. And the one back here is the one that waits for the last, and he feeds his young, which are still dependent on them for wisdom, for forest lore. And I want to share this with you because it was Droopy, the one that broke the taboo of being scared so she could eat. It was her, the one that nobody would have thought to face humans, the one that gained humans' trust in order to overcome the problem of being the last in the pecking order. Now, it will come and feed well after the rest of their flock is left. And in the trees above me, other birds have learned that this is feeding time, and they're waiting in turn as well. So, soon as he feeds to his fill, he will take off as well. The chick that is a bit shy came back because he is a little bit scared as well, and he's picking up the behavior of her father. Now they're gone. This happens every day, and it's a learning experience for me on how wisdom, how ingenuity, and a daring behavior enable a disabled bird to come and get their fill with food handed by us humans. And I feel that that's a very good thing that we all have to learn. Yes, there are ways to overcome things that come into our lives as a test of courage. And for you kids that may be facing the same kinds of things, where you encounter yourself with a problem that you think may have no solution, if you place your trust on someone that is giving you their hand, you may encounter solutions to all your problems, and you may be the promoter of new things to come. For those of you that are still without trust on things that you may think are a danger to you, but in essence all they want to do is help. So courage and trust, two things that a little disabled bird has taught us. We had the courage to fly out the window and feed and avoid being excluded from the rest of the flock because of a broken wing. She became a mom, and she told the other birds to trust us because we were trustworthy, and they placed into the flock the trust for us humans. In fact, these birds do not feed off all humans' hands, they just feed from us. So yes, trust has been placed on the right people. I hope this enables you to learn a beautiful lesson. This is being done in my house, no script, no professional equipment, and you can do this every day. Thank you for watching. Have a nice one. I'm Uncle Leo. Bye bye.